Hey YouTube, it's Sophie from Sophie Sculpts. My name is Sophie and I'm a mixed media artist specializing in cutesy creepy clay creations. And today I'm going to be walking you through and showing you how I made this hanging sculpture. So stick around if you want to know how to sculpt like this. And yeah, enjoy. Let's get to work. So I started the video already having the armature done. I use aluminum foil as the base, and then I kind of roll out my clay and cover the aluminum foil with my flat clay piece. Then I do 2 little circles and put my glass eyes on top of them. I do bake my glass eyes because the temperature that you bake the clay at is quite low. And then I go ahead and slap on some eyelids, some cheeks. I love doing this fat pad to make the chin. For me, it really helps with the face structure that I'm going for. And I have little eyebrows there. I like to play around with the shape, but this time I just wanted to go just tiny and a little bit more traditional. And this guy's gonna have little twofers, so I love making big juicy lips on these guys. And then I smooth everything out, and I made little curls for the little curls on the head. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this one's gonna be super cute. And by making these little like bang parts, I just think it's so adorable. And of course I have to kind of restart a couple times. So by adorable, I mean I don't want it. And next I take a piece of wood. I hammer down some sort of backing to it so that I can hang it up on a wall. And then I go in and use super glue, and you see the kind of darker gray clay or substance on the arms. I also put that on the back of the head. That is epoxy clay, and it is very, very strong. So I use that to make very strong bonds from my Polymer Clay piece and whatever type of backing I'm using. And I'm decided to paint this little guy blue because I think it goes really nicely with the orangey tan kind of 60s look. But as you will see later, I decide to switch up the blue, which I did not record the process of that. Honestly, painting is one of my hardest kind of steps, and also the one I love the most because it really does bring the character to life. So to help me with my color choices, I printed off a ton of different reference photos that I like. A lot of sea slugs and sea snails, as their color palette is really, really beautiful. From this one, I actually used a like vintage wallpaper for inspiration. I'm gonna make a video later showing my inspiration binder, and it's just all the different photos that I have so I can look through and kind of pull directly from them and not waste so much time in the research department. But yes, I know I'm going to try to do some more color theory exercises. And I think the same thing with the clay. I started off coloring it purple, didn't like the way it looked, so then I went in with this kind of lighter yellow to continue this really nice harmony between the orangey creams and the yellow. And if you're looking at this and watching me paint this little guy and thinking, Sophie, but isn't this a really long process to paint it once and then not like it and paint over it again? Shouldn't you plan your colors before going in? And I would say, yes, I am very aware of that, but I am very stubborn, and so I will go in and paint things directly, and then if I don't like it, change it up by just painting over it. Yes, I have ruined quite a bit of artwork doing it this way, but There's no excuses. I will get organized one day. I swear it, but for right now, I need to be able to physically see it on top of what I'm working on in order to know what works and what feels right. I'm very much an artist that goes off of what feels right versus knowing the intentions or what it's supposed to kind of be already. I'm very more intuitive, if that makes sense. And in the comments below, let me know what type of artist you are. Do you kind of plan everything ahead of time, or do you just go and roll with the punches of the process? And this is the final result. It's honestly amazing seeing everything come together, and it makes me super happy. So yeah, thank you. See ya.